I didn't want to be a failure. And nobody's a failure in this room. Don't ever think that. We can all win. And that's it.
Mental health has become a huge problem in our world for people of all ages. Why has this become such a prevalent issue? This video won't solve the problem. However, with this video, I want to get a conversation going. The two main ideas I want to tackle with this video are why mental health is so hard to talk about and why mental health is so hard to overcome. I think both of these are deeply connected. Over the course of this video, I will present 3 unique reasons why these problems are so challenging, but there are definitely more, so let me know if you would like a part 2 at the end of the video. Hopefully, you can relate to some of these things that I talk about, because all of them definitely resonate with me. Okay, let's get started. Obviously, mental struggles happen within your mind. It is an internal battle that only shows itself through emotions, whether that be anger, sadness, or other feelings. This is very different from other types of human struggles, such as physical struggle. For example, when you walk into a gym, everyone is working out their body and going through some type of physical struggle. It is something that is very visible to the people in the gym, and everyone can see that each person is doing something in the same realm as them. However, mental issues are the exact opposite. Nobody has the exact same type of mental health. This is because our mental health is shaped by our experience and how we perceive them, which makes everyone's situation a one of one. This is where the problem arises. You think that no one in the world has gone through what you have, had the thoughts that you have. And you're partially right, but also wrong. Here's why. If you take a step back from your life and figure out why or how these mental struggles happen, then you might not be as alone as you thought. Because when you remove the experience, what's left is a feeling that can be shared and understood by others. Almost everyone has or will struggle with feelings such as loss, insecurity, low self-esteem, and more. I definitely do not want to trivialize your problems, but just to remember that even though you think it's just you, there are plenty of others, myself included, that have probably felt the same way before and understand what you're going through. This is something that I have personally struggled a lot with, so I have a lot of first-hand experience. Unfortunately, having mental struggles can be something that never quite goes away. Yes, you will get better one day, but some thoughts and feelings might remain in the very back of your head. A downside of this is that if you haven't had that breakthrough yet, complacency with your current situation can creep in. You could reach a point where it just becomes a part of your routine. It's like writing out your day and saying, from 4 to 4:30, I will be sad. This stagnation can have serious consequences on your growth. I don't want to scare you by saying this, but personally I feel I went through this for about 2 years. While I had a lot of positive moments in my life, it did become a normal occurrence for me to have a low period throughout my day. I cannot stress this enough. Do as much as you can to never fall into this place of complacency. You know the truth. You will not wake up one day and magically everything is fixed in your mind. However, you owe it to yourself and your long-term happiness to try your hardest every day to not accept that this is your routine. Again, there will be no big leap or jump into bliss and peace. It's about small wins. It's about reminding yourself, hey, my mental struggles are not a part of a healthy routine. Let me see if I can do something about that today. This is another significant reason why people stray away from talking about their mental health. Oftentimes, we might feel as though talking about our problems might do more harm to someone's day than it will help us solve our issues. I'm sure everyone can relate to this hypothetical scenario. You're having a bad day and need someone to talk to. You call your friend that night, but before you can open up about your thoughts, they go on a rant about their argument at work. Now, guilt is rushing over you, then doubt. Was your issue really that important? Your friend already had a bad day. Will talking about your issues make it worse? Your friend asks, so what did you want to talk about? Oh, nothing. It wasn't that important. Oh, okay, well, see you on Saturday. Your friend ends the call. I wonder how many times the situation has occurred, where someone thought their problems would just be a burden on others, so they held on to their sorrow. What makes it even worse is that having the sentiment over and over again will only put more of a burden on your mental stability. You will start to lose self-worth because you feel like you aren't valuable, like your feelings and thoughts aren't worth understanding. Well, I'm here to remind you that you are. Even though I've never met you, I'm telling you that you have value and your feelings matter to others. But I cannot force you to believe that, nor can I make you open up to others. Those beliefs have to be within you. But know this, there are people out there, more than you may think, who will be more than willing to sit down with you and talk. Just take the first step. Mental health is something that I take pride in talking about because I believe the more you talk about it, the easier it gets. Also, I encourage you to create something to bring awareness to mental health. You may not realize it, but your words and stories, especially on a topic like this, can do so much for people. And if at least one person sees what you've created and it helped them, that's a success. As I said in the beginning, my next video will be a second part to this discussion, as there is much more I want to bring up. If you've liked what I've said so far, let me know by leaving a like and commenting your thoughts down below. Also, consider subscribing if you want to keep up with the videos I put out. As always, this has been Dark Horse, and I will see you in the next video.
I'm so real.